Hey guys, Mauro here. One of the things I learned is that as I will let's say in a any day I will pay attention to things that happen on the news. I will pay attention to the newspapers, or well, I don't really read newspapers anymore. But let's say you watch the news online or you watch the news on TV, and you hear the politicians talking, or you hear what's going on in your city, you hear what's going on around the world. And one of the reasons why I decided time ago not to watch the news anymore. I mean, I watch probably just 10, 15 minutes every day just to know what's going on around, but I don't really sit down and spend 20 or 30 or 1 hour to 30 minutes or 1 hour, watching it. Is because I noticed one thing, that when where your conscious mind goes, where that part of you that is analytical goes, is going to completely command your behavior and your emotions, or your emotions, therefore your behavior, your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, your perceptions, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, the way you move, the way you react, the way you process things, the way you talk to people, the way you stand, your presence, everything. I noticed that my when I would watch the news, I remember my dad. I remember being a kid, and my dad in Mexico, he will buy the newspaper every single day, and he will sit down on the couch, and you could hear my dad just cursing. I mean, he was like chingada, pinche gobierno, and saying stuff that, I mean, just talking about politicians and all that. That will get him fucking pissed off, because that's what happened. Your analytical mind goes, the attention goes to the things, to those kind of things. So what happens? I mean, if you're reading about, I don't know, let's say you're reading about the hunger around the world, and the animal cruelty and stuff like that, it makes you feel like crap, of course, and when you feel like crap, that kind of energy that you're receiving, of course, when you turn it around and you send them out, you send it out the same. It's dark, and people notice it. We as humans. I mean, I don't want to get all I don't want to get all like out there with the chakras and stuff. I respect that stuff, but all I want to say is that, I mean, it's normal, it's proven, it's scientifically proven that we as humans, we have around us energy. We emanate energy. We actually, I mean, we create energy as human beings, and it is very noticeable. I mean, who hasn't known someone that you talk to, or someone that you can go to a bar, or you can even go just walking on the mall, and you see someone standing there, and you can tell that person, they say that just by the way the person is standing, and you don't know anything about that person, or you can say that he's got a bad vibe, and that's what it is. So when we focus our analytical mind towards toward things that are not gonna make us good, it is just normal that when that energy turns around and goes outside, people are gonna feel that too, and I noticed that in order for me to change, when I started working on myself, trying to become okay, I wanted to be, in general, just to summarize, I just wanted to have self-control. Everything it involves, more determination, more greed, better self-esteem, all of that. But let's just say that everything is included. You put all of it in a bottle, and that's just saying, I just want to have better self-control. And I noticed that the only way I could have the only way I could really work on myself was when I shut I will shut down my analytical mind. I will shut down my frontal lobe and just be at peace. Pretty much what people do with yoga and meditation, you know. You have to calm down your mind. It's gotta be empty. It's gotta be relaxed. That's the only way you're gonna be able to undo all the damage that you have done with your conscious mind. It's like thinking, okay, you pretty much have to come to, you gotta be in a unconscious state of mind, let's say. You gotta be in a state of mind that you're saying, okay, I'm not gonna let the external world get to me, because just doing that, you're stopping all the bad things, all the bad news, all the negative vibes that you're getting from the outside. See, so you shut down the external world and you focus on your inner world, let's say. And the only thing that you need is peace. You only need to put yourself in an empty room, not in a room that is full of bad news from everything that is going on around the world, but put yourself in a room where you go in and say, there is nothing here but emptiness, where you can create your world, where you can create your news, where you can create your self-image, where you can create the person that you want to become, where you can create your personality and your presence. So, and that's the reason why I say, you know what, I don't want to watch news anymore. And believe me, I remember being a kid, my mom was totally the opposite of my dad. She would say, I don't like watching news because she will always get sad. I don't like watching horror movies because she will be scared. And of course, I mean, it's understandable. Now I understand even better. So you gotta pretty much shut down the things that you don't want, the news or the people that don't help you. You know, the people that they're not helping you when they're around you. And you gotta put your mind at ease, in a calm state. And then from there, that's how you start working on creating your own universe, on creating your own worlds, without interference, without anything else getting in your way. So that is something that has helped me a lot nowadays with my mom being sick. A few years ago, I would have been freaking out big time, and now I mean, I pretty much just gave up control and said, okay, you know what, whatever God's will is, I'll take it, I'll accept it, you know. And there is nothing I can do. Like I say, don't get attached to the things that you cannot control. Don't get emotionally attached to things you cannot control. Just do what you can. The only thing you can control is what happens inside yourself. So I thought the only thing I can do is just pray, accept things as they are, and hope that they, just hope that they turn out well, and be at peace with it. Because otherwise, I know that I will be in a really damaging, horrible state of mind that it will take a big toll on myself. So I just wanted to talk about it, guys. And well, I'm going. I got everything ready to go see my parents, to go see my mom and my dad, and go home. Well, home is where I live here with my wife, in Tennessee. But I mean, when I say home, I like to say it's where I was with my parents in Acapulco. But hopefully things turn out well. And well, I'll see you next time here. Okay, just want to talk about it, and see you later. Bye.